Hey guys, Dr. Barrington here with Design to Move. We got a couple toys for you guys. So this is our little mobile battery pack we use for working events and things like that. And we have it plugged in to another toy we got, a brand new misting fan. So we'll be taking this with us when we're working races, triathlons, things like that. We will be able to cool off the runners because, hey, after you're done running a half or something, you're dying in Louisiana, unless it's like January. So this is a cool little misting fan. And then the awesome thing is, since we got the little battery pack, I can just plug that puppy in, pulling 111 watts. I can do that for 15 hours. And then, hey, let's turn on a little feature here. Oh, that's right, we are now misting. Epic. And this thing's like hurricane force craziness. And that is really cranking out there. Anyway, that's a little update for the office. New toys for you guys for races. Okay, so right now we have 384 watts coming into our Pecron. We've got Bouge RV solar panels. We've got two 100 watt panels in series coming in to the port on the right side, and then 4 coming into the left side. So 4 is the max you can do together like that. But yeah, there it goes, cranking out pretty good. So we're already only at 97%, so that thing will fill up very fast. Yeah, so just kind of leaning on the fence, nothing crazy. Okay, now just to be silly, we have the air fryer going, which is at 1753 watts down there. I have this hooked up to some outdoor lights, and then we also have a fan going full blast, right? We have 2 solar panels up on the roof. They're not in like optimal positions. They're getting like 107 watts. We are frying some fish sticks here at 400 degrees just to be completely ridiculous. And then core-wise, we got this thing just sitting right up on the roof. And this is 2, so I got some more I could do. And again, not optimal. The sun is up there, so not quite overhead yet. And again, even won't be that optimal. But once this thing gets to temp, the watts actually kind of drop down a little tiny bit. So we were at 100%, and then we're just running this air fryer for about 5 minutes now. We're already down to 94, which is great because I really just want to see how much my wattage will go up around noon with this panel sitting on the roof. Yeah, anyway, just playing around. Again, we got the Bouge RV panels, we got the Pecron E2000 Max, or not Max, LFP. And we're just gonna cook outside. Okay, air fryer just got done. Let's check these fish sticks. These are looking pretty good. I've got to flip them over. It'll be fine. All right, so now this thing, we're down at, took the battery down to 86%. We're still at 77 watts. You can hear that fan noise. So it's just starting to try and cool itself off a little bit. All right, so right now it's saying the battery can run at this load for 999 hours because we're pulling in more solar than we're using wattage, right? So even though we're using wattage with the fan and with lights, it is still pulling in. So we got 200 watt panels on the roof. We're only getting 109, 110, but again, it's not like optimal position. So I'm gonna let this thing hang out. I'm gonna go feed the kids these fish sticks. But that was great. I really wanted to use this air fryer just to eat down that battery a little bit. All right, still just playing around. So it is getting close to, it is actually 12 o'clock right now. So I've got 4 panels up on just this little porch. So there's not much tilt to them at all. With 4 100 watt panels, we're taking in 255 watts. I'm still running the fan and light, so we're burning 75 watts. And we'll see how long this thing takes to charge. We're up to 87%. It was down to, I think, 84, 85 after our air frying. So just to show you all the panel setup, so I went ahead and added 4 panels. And they're up on the roof right now. I could totally add 2 more if I wanted to max out. Man, maybe we should add 2 more. So anyway, this is with 4 panels in series. We're bringing in 254. It's about noon, and I'm pulling 75 watts from a fan and some lights just to give it a little load. So just to show you how I got it set up, I just have them literally just sitting up on the roof right there in series. I'm gonna go and add 2 more, and let's see how much more watts we can get. So we are at 253. All right, so we got all 600 watt panels on there. The sun is up there. I just have them kind of, wired through some extension cords coming down in here. Let's see how many watts. So that's 600 watts potential. We're getting 390. And again, if you plug this in the wall, it's only getting like 400. So it's kind of the equivalent of it being plugged into the wall. And wattage wise, again, we're using 76 watts. I'm gonna turn that off real quick. So I turned off that wattage right there. That should pop off there, and then it should switch over and tell us how long. Let me turn off the AC. So this will charge all the way back up to full from 88% in 0.5 hours or 30 minutes. But we're gonna leave it under load. So we're gonna have this thing plugged in, turn it on. All right, so now I got that load coming on. And again, the load is a fan and some lights. All right, about 30 minutes later, we're still at 390 watts coming in. We are 99% charged. And once this thing gets to 100, so it just got to 100, once it's all the way filled up, it will not take any more wattage coming in. Anyway, so 390 right now. Again, that's 600 watts worth of possible power. Sun is pretty much straight up right now. So anyway, pretty cool little system, guys. Pretty easy, pretty plug and play kind of stuff going on. And so the cool thing is, see how it's cutting down on the wattage now, because it's going to match basically what this fan is using plus the inverter. So it'll just sustain at this. That's why it says it can go for 999 hours. It can basically go indefinitely as long as it has wattage coming in. But yeah, so that's that. I'm gonna check this later on today and see what it gets, like see what my last bit of wattage is at the very end of the day. But I'm gonna have to draw it again to make it take more wattage. So we'll see. I might unplug solar for a little bit and just let the fan kind of drain away at it so I can plug it in later. All right, 4:30 right now. We're pulling 122 watts. Got a fan, misting fan going out there for the kids. And we're only pulling 27 watts of solar, 91% of my battery because I kept draining it down so to keep on charging. Yeah, it's probably the day's solar output right there.